Hello, dreamers! Welcome back to the Core English Podcast. I am your host, Luna.
And I am Jasper. Welcome, everyone.
Jasper, I have a very deep question for you today. Are you ready?
A deep question? Before I have finished my morning coffee? Okay, I will try. What is the question?
What is your biggest dream in life?
Oh, wow, that is a big question. My biggest dream? Well, I think I would like to own a little coffee shop near the beach. I would bake muffins, make coffee, and talk to people all day.
That sounds like a beautiful, peaceful life. What about you, Luna? What is your dream? You know, I have always had this vision of doing something creative and adventurous. Let's say becoming a documentary filmmaker, traveling the world, filming hidden cultures and amazing wildlife, and eventually winning an award at a major film festival.
Whoa, that is a very serious and amazing goal. Traveling the world and making movies, that takes years of dedication and a lot of funding. You can't just wake up and do that.
Exactly. And that is the difference between a dream and a goal. And that is exactly what we are talking about today.
Ah, I see what you did there. You tricked me into the topic.
I did. Today, we are teaching our listeners how to talk about their future. When you meet someone new, one of the most common questions is, what do you want to do in the future?
But most English learners just say, I want to get a good job, or I want to be rich.
Which is fine, but it doesn't start a good conversation. Today, we will give you the vocabulary, the grammar, and the idioms to express your deepest ambitions. We will teach you how to talk about your plans, how to describe your struggles, and how to sound like a native speaker while doing it.
So, get comfortable, look at the stars, or just look at your ceiling, and let's talk about the future. Okay, Luna, you mentioned there is a difference between a dream and a goal. In my mind, they're the same thing.
They are similar, but the feeling is different. Let's break down the vocabulary. A dream is something you imagine. It is a wish. It is often very big, and maybe you don't have a plan for it yet.
Like my dream of going to Mars. I have no rocket, I have no money. It's just a dream.
Exactly. But a goal is a dream with a deadline. It is something you are actively working towards. You have steps. You have a plan.
So my plan to save $500 this month is a goal.
Yes. Now let's talk about the different types of goals. We have short-term goals and long-term goals.
Let me guess, short-term means soon.
Yes, a short-term goal is something you want to achieve in the near future, maybe today, this week, or this year. My short-term goal is to pass my English test next month.
And a long-term goal is for the distant future, 5 years, 10 years, or a whole lifetime. My long-term goal is to buy a house.
Perfect. There's another great phrase native speakers use. Have you ever heard of a bucket list?
A bucket list, yes, like a bucket you put water in?
Yes, but it comes from the dark idiom to kick the bucket, which means to pass away or die. So a bucket list is a list of things you want to do before you die.
It sounds sad, but it's actually very positive. It's a list of adventures. Going to Japan is on my bucket list. Skydiving is on my bucket list.
What is on your bucket list, Jasper?
Learning to play the piano properly. Right now, I can only play with 2 fingers. It sounds terrible.
Well, that is a great short-term goal for you.
Let's review these 3 key terms for our listeners. Short-term goal is a plan for the near future. Long-term goal is a plan for the distant future. Bucket list is a list of life experiences you want to have.
Now that we have the words, we need to build the sentences. This is where grammar comes in.
Oh, grammar. We are talking about the future, so I just use will, right? I will be a manager. I will travel to Europe.
You can use will. It is not wrong, but if you want to sound natural and sophisticated, you need a variety of structures. Let's look at the intention structures.
Intentions, things I intend or plan to do.
Exactly. The most common one is I'm planning to, followed by a verb.
I'm planning to start a YouTube channel. I'm planning to study abroad.
Yes, or you can use the gerund form. I'm planning on, followed by an ing verb.
Oh, let me try that. I'm planning on starting a YouTube channel. I'm planning on studying abroad.
Perfect. It sounds so natural. Now, what if you have a goal but you're not 100% sure you will achieve it? It's more of a strong hope.
Then I use the word hope. I hope to become a manager.
Yes, but let's upgrade it. Use I'm hoping to.
Why I'm hoping? It sounds ongoing.
Exactly. It sounds like a continuous feeling in your heart. I'm hoping to buy a car by the end of the year. It sounds softer and more polite than I will buy a car.
Let's practice. I will give you a basic I want sentence, Luna. You upgrade it. Basic, I want to publish a book.
Upgraded, I'm currently writing a manuscript and I'm hoping to get it published by next year.
Wow, that sounds like a professional adult speaking. Let's do another. Basic, I want to be a teacher who travels the world.
Upgraded, my long-term goal is to get my teaching certificate so I can work in different countries.
That is fantastic. Listeners, write the structure down. My long-term goal is to verb.
Let's give them one more advanced structure, the stepping stone concept.
A stepping stone, like stones in a river that you step on to cross the water.
Yes, metaphorically, a stepping stone is a small goal that helps you reach a bigger goal. Getting this junior job is just a stepping stone to becoming a CEO.
Learning basic grammar is a stepping stone to speaking fluently.
Precisely. It shows that you have a strategic plan.
Luna, having a dream is nice, but working for it is hard. We need some vocabulary to describe the struggle, the sweat, the tears.
You are feeling very dramatic today, Jasper. But you're right, big goals require hard work, and native speakers love idioms about hard work.
Hit me with the first one.
Hit you with to put your mind to it.
To put my mind where? On the table?
No, to put your mental energy towards a goal. It means you decide to focus 100% on one thing.
English is difficult, but if you put your mind to it, you can become fluent. I like that. It's very encouraging. You can finish writing that book if you just put your mind to it.
Exactly. Here's another one. Let's say you're working, but you do more than is required. You study extra hours. You practice speaking every day.
What is the idiom? To go the extra mile.
Oh, because a mile is a distance, so you walk further than you have to.
Yes, he is a great manager because he always goes the extra mile for his team. If you want to have a successful YouTube channel, you have to go the extra mile with your editing.
That is a great one. Now, what about an idiom for having a very, very big ambition, like an almost impossible dream?
To shoot for the stars.
Because the stars are very high up.
Yes, it means to aim high. Don't settle for a small goal. When you apply for jobs, don't just apply for the easy ones, shoot for the stars.
But what if I shoot for the stars and I miss?
Well, there's a famous quote, shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars.
That is very poetic and confusing. Are the stars behind the moon? Never mind, I understand the feeling.
Let's review the idioms. Put your mind to it to focus completely on a goal. Go the extra mile to do more effort than is expected. Shoot for the stars to have high, ambitious goals. Luna, this is all very positive, but let's be realistic. Sometimes dreams don't come true, or they take much longer than we thought.
That is a very important point. A straight path to success does not exist. There are always bumps in the road.
Bumps in the road. That means small problems.
Yes, or we call them setbacks. A setback is something that delays your progress.
Like failing a driving test. That is a setback. Or a business losing money.
Exactly. When you are talking to a friend about your goals, it is natural to talk about your setbacks. But how do you say it in English without sounding totally depressed?
You use the word hurdle.
Ah, brilliant word. A hurdle is a physical barrier that runners jump over in a race.
So if you have a problem, you say, I am facing a few hurdles right now. It implies that you will jump over them.
Yes, it is much better than saying, my life is ruined. I am hoping to open my own restaurant, but finding the right location is a major hurdle.
What if you lose your motivation? Let's say you're working on a huge creative project for 2 years. You're exhausted.
The word for that is burnout, or feeling burnt out.
Like a fire that has no more wood. I've been working 10 hours a day on this new software code. I'm feeling really burnt out.
When you feel burnt out, you might lose sight of your goal.
Lose sight. You forget why you're doing it.
So your friend might encourage you by saying, keep your eyes on the prize.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Look at the finish line. Don't look at the pain of running.
Exactly. Let's do a mini role play. Jasper, you are feeling burnt out about learning the piano. Complain to me, and I will encourage you.
Okay. Luna, I don't know if I want to play the piano anymore. My fingers hurt, I have no free time, and I'm facing so many hurdles with reading the sheet music. I'm just totally burnt out.
Jasper, I know it is a huge hurdle right now, but remember how much you love music. Taking a break is okay, but don't quit. If you really put your mind to it, you will get there. Just keep your eyes on the prize. Imagine playing your favorite song perfectly one day.
Wow, I feel better already. You're a great motivational speaker, Luna.
All right, Jasper, we have all the vocabulary, the grammar, and the idioms. It is time for story time.
My favorite part of the podcast.
I want us to role play a conversation between two friends who haven't seen each other in 5 years. We meet at a coffee shop and we ask each other about our goals.
Okay, I will be the guy who wants to start a business.
And I will be the woman who has a massive creative goal in the film industry. Listeners, pay attention to how we use the phrases we learned today.
Ring ring, the coffee shop bell rings. Luna, is that you? Wow, long time no see.
Luna, I can't believe it. It's been 5 years. Come sit down. How have you been?
I can't complain. Same old, but I'm actually making some big changes.
Really? What are you up to?
Well, I'm planning on opening my own coffee shop. It's always been on my bucket list.
That is amazing. Are you opening it soon?
That's the long-term goal. Right now, my short-term goal is just to save enough money. Getting a small business loan is a major hurdle, but I'm going to put my mind to it.
I am so happy for you, Jasper. If anyone can do it, you can. You always go the extra mile.
Thanks, Luna. What about you? Are you still working at that local news station?
I am. I finished my media degree, which was a huge relief, but that was just a stepping stone.
A stepping stone to what? Are you shooting for the stars?
I am. I'm currently editing my very first independent documentary. My ultimate dream is to pitch it to a major streaming network so I can travel and tell hidden stories around the world.
Wow, the film industry is incredibly competitive. Are you feeling stressed?
To be honest, yes. Sometimes I feel completely burnt out. The editing process is endless, but I try to keep my eyes on the prize. I want to see my film premiering at a big festival, and working late nights is the only way to do that.
That's incredibly inspiring, Luna. I know you will finish that film. You've always been so creative and dedicated.
Thank you, Jasper. Let's make a promise. In 3 years, we meet again. You will make me coffee in your own shop, and we will watch my documentary on your TV.
Ha, deal.
And scene.
That was a great role play. We used almost every phrase perfectly.
And it sounded like a real, deep conversation between two friends. This is exactly how native speakers talk about their ambitions.
We've talked for a long time today, Luna. I think our listeners are full of inspiration and new vocabulary.
My brain is definitely full.
Before we end, let's remind our listeners of the most important lesson today. Having a dream is wonderful, but being able to communicate that dream is what brings it to life. When you speak your goals out loud, they become real.
If you say, I am planning on, it forces your brain to believe it.
Exactly. So we have a challenge for everyone listening right now.
The goal challenge.
The goal challenge.
Yes, we want you to go to the comments section of this video. We want you to write down one short-term goal and one long-term goal.
Use the structures we taught you. My short-term goal is to, I'm hoping to, I'm planning on.
We don't care if your goal is passing an English test, buying a house, learning to paint, or just waking up earlier. Write it down. Share it with the community.
We'll read your comments and cheer for you.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today on the Core English Podcast. Your dedication to learning English is a beautiful goal, and we are honored to be a stepping stone on your journey.
If you enjoyed this conversation, please hit the like button. It really helps our channel grow. And subscribe so you don't miss our next episode.
Keep your eyes on the prize, everyone.
And keep shooting for the stars.
See you next time. Bye.